core and leading money market funds at Fidelity, Vanguard, and Schwab nearing 5%, and in some cases, even as high as 5.29%. That's what we'll be talking about in today's video, where rates currently stand on core and leading money market funds at Fidelity, Vanguard, and Schwab as we kick off September. Hello, members and super savers. If you're like us and some others in our community, you probably have some cash parked in the core and or leading money market funds with your brokerage company right now, especially given where rates are at the moment. Perhaps it's emergency money, or perhaps it's simply cash that you're waiting to invest. So let's see how good the rate you're getting with your broker actually is as we head into the final months of 2023. Also, if you've submitted a video request or idea in the recent weeks or months, be sure to stay until the end because we'd like to hear from you again. As usual, here's our front of video disclaimer. For a detailed disclaimer, please refer to the end of this video. So, let's dive in now, folks. Keep in mind that this video is rates focused. If you want more details on any of the money market funds that we're covering today, beyond what I'm about to cover in this rates table, for example, if you want to know what these money market funds hold in their portfolios, what the tax implications of holding these funds might be, and so on, check out these detailed Fidelity, Vanguard, and Schwab money market fund videos afterwards. I've linked them in the video description below for you. So let's start with Fidelity. This column shows Fidelity's core money market fund positions. For those of you new to money market funds, your core money market fund position is where any uninvested cash sits in your Fidelity brokerage and or retirement account by default until you decide to purchase your next bond, stock, or fund. SPAX is Fidelity's government money market fund. FZFXX is Fidelity's Treasury money market fund, and FDRXX is Fidelity's government cash reserves. What's available to you will depend on whether you have a taxable brokerage account, a tax advantage retirement account, or a tax advantage health savings account with Fidelity. This column shows the 7-day SEC yield as of September 1st, 2023 for each of these money market funds. The 7-day SEC yield is always net of the expense ratio, meaning you don't need to deduct the expense ratio again from this number. Fidelity also offers SPRXX, their prime money market fund, with a slightly higher 7-day SEC yield. SPRXX is taxable like these three other Treasury and government money market funds here, but it is not a core position, meaning that if you want to get this higher SPRXX rate, you would have to buy into it like you would for any other type of fund or security. The minimum investment for SPRXX is $0. Moving on to Vanguard now. VMFXX is Vanguard's federal money market fund, its core money market fund position, and what Vanguard refers to as their settlement fund. Here's a 7-day SEC yield on VMFXX at the time of this taping. Here's what rates look like for Vanguard's two other leading taxable Treasury and government money market funds. Again, because these two are not core money market fund positions at Vanguard like VFMXX is, you would need to buy into them like you would for any other type of fund or security. The minimum initial investment in these cases is $3,000. We can see that the rates on Vanguard's money market funds are quite a few basis points higher than those on Fidelity's. In fact, Vanguard's money market fund yields rank among the best across the leading brokers, which may or may not be due in part to the fact that the expense ratios on their funds are also amongst the lowest in the industry. However, Vanguard does not offer a prime money market fund like Fidelity's SPRXX. Now onto Schwab. These are the 4 leading taxable money market funds listed on Schwab's website. And this last one here is Schwab's prime money market fund. That's why the 7-day SEC yield here is higher than these 3 other government and Treasury money market funds. And unlike Fidelity and Vanguard, and with the exception of some limited and or legacy accounts, Schwab does not offer any core money market fund positions, meaning that Schwab customers do not have the option to automatically have their uninvested cash swept into a money market fund. Schwab only automatically sweeps into this very low interest yielding bank sweep. Fidelity and Vanguard also offer FDIC insured bank sweep equivalents. But as you can see, the rates on these options are also quite a bit less than their money market fund alternatives. Going back to Schwab's money market funds though, and as I mentioned before, if you want to take advantage of any of these rates on Schwab's leading taxable money market funds, you do also need to buy into them like you would for any other type of fund or security. No automatic money market fund sweep here at Schwab. You'll notice that with Schwab, each money market fund has two ticker symbols and two different yields. The ticker symbols on the left have a minimum initial investment of $0 according to Schwab's website. But because you have to buy into them, the minimum investment is actually $1 because, well, Schwab systems require a minimum of $1 per trade. The lower 7-day SEC yields on the left-hand side in this column are because of this lower minimum initial investment amount. The ticker symbols on the right have a minimum initial investment of $1 million. And similarly, the higher 7-day SEC yields on the right-hand side of this column reflect the slightly higher premium an investor would get because of this much higher initial investment amount. So, curious minds want to know, which brokerage company are you with? And have you parked some cash in one or more of these money market funds? And if not, where are you invested right now? And or what other investment opportunities are you exploring? Drop a comment below and let me and the rest of our community know. Now, as some of you know, we're just returning from summer break and gearing up for the final third of the year. We already have a good list of video topics that are top of mind for our Diamond NestEgg members from last week's live Q&A. If you have more ideas to add to this list, please also let us know your thoughts so we can properly prioritize what we'll do in the remaining weeks and months of 2023. And as always, I'd love to invite you to continue to support our channel through membership so that we can keep producing one-of-a-kind, unbiased, sponsorship-free videos for a super saving community. Get your questions answered in our next live member Q&A on September 22nd at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And check out our latest member videos. To learn more about Diamond NestEgg membership, visit our channel page or the join link in the video description below for more details. All right, members and super savers, I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. And if you did, don't forget to share with those you care about and hit that thumbs up, and see you again very soon with more brand new wealth building content for your financial journey.